In this video, we're going to be completing this whole thing by putting our dash back on, getting our windscreen in place, and then we're going to install this Horizon windshield trim from Zero 3D. It's going to be really cool. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew. Welcome back to Touring Midwest. Let's get this wrapped up. I finished installing this stuff so we can really get an idea of what all this Zero 3D stuff looks like when it's put together. I'm adding the Zero 3D lower part of the windshield trim as well. This is not LED or powered anyway. It's just a nice looking trim piece to cover up this gasket. Kind of finishes off the look of the bike, and I think it's going to be really good. This is the connection point for your running lights and your signal lights. So you just want to unplug that. Then we're just going to plug in our Horizon windshield trim. And the same thing on this side. Just going to unplug. Install our dash, reinstall the dash. Being careful not to pinch the wires. Alright, so our next step is going to be to install the windscreen, but before we do that, if you're going to be installing the Zero 3D windshield trim piece that goes across here, now is the time you want to do that. So this piece isn't powered or LED or anything like that. It's just a piece that kind of covers up this rubber gasket here and dresses up the whole area. That looks pretty sharp right there. Let's grab our windscreen. This makes a way bigger difference than I thought it would for looks. Man, that is worth whatever you have to pay for this. This is worth it. Next thing you're going to do is grab your rubber gasket that comes with your Horizon lights, and then you're going to put your circuit board right over that. You want to use the screws that Zero included with the kit. Alright, so to finish this up, what we're going to want to do is put our trim cover piece on. That is as simple as make sure that this wire here is out of the way. You can just run it. There's kind of a spot for it. Run it right around there. And then there's a lip right here on this end of the thing. Tuck that under. You can feel it catch, and then again making sure not to pinch that wire. Put it right into place like that, and then you can put your screw in and you're good to go. I'm going to show you a little bit closer on the other side so you can get an idea of how the whole installation goes. Alright, step one, set your gasket aside for a moment. And then undo this little screw on the end. Be very careful not to lose this little screw, because if you can see that, it's very tiny, and I actually already lost the one to the other side, so I'm gonna have to see if I can find another one somewhere. Put your gasket into place. And once you get that lined up, you can put your LED component on here. Insert the included screws. Grab your trim cover. Tuck this end under on this side. Make sure your wires are out of the way. Find your little screw that you didn't lose and insert that into the slot. So that should kind of be it. Now we just have to test them out and make sure they work. Alright, so very good. There you go. That is the final video in our installation for the new LED lights for the front of the Road Glide. Again, this is my 2016 Harley Davidson Road Glide Ultra. These lights will all fit on 14 and up Road Glides, and I think it turned out really cool. It looks really good. This part here looks way better than I thought I did. It really dressed up the area. I really like that. Looks way better than that rubber gasket that was here. So if you haven't checked out the first two videos in this series, and in the first video we installed these Fang headlight bezels for the Road Glide Ultra. Those are from Ciro. In the second video we installed this really cool LED vent trim, and then obviously now we installed the Horizon LED windshield trim. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll put links to the other ones in the description below. Again, don't forget there's links in the description for everything that we've covered in this series, as well as all sorts of other information and useful things that you should check out. So that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Stay safe out there as always. I really appreciate you checking in, and we will catch you next time on Touring Midwest.